Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Cosmos and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, my friends, we're going to be looking at something interesting that is in the second comic book of the Call of Duty Zombies comic book series, and this is actually our loading screen. So we're going to pop into this video right now, but before we do, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm really enjoying actually reading this comic book. Don't really read comic books or read books, but this one is appealing to me, and I actually read it, and it just came out today. So yeah, guys, I found something very interesting at the end. You might have seen Mr. Dalek JD's video where he read through the book as well, and he saw something at the end, and it's at the end of the comic book, and it's actually a loading screen. So at first, when I read it, I thought that it was maybe going to be a future map or maybe just a teaser for the next comic book, but then I realized that it is actually the Ascension loading screen, but it is a little bit different. So I'm going to be going in depth with you through these two loading screens, so the original Ascension one and the one we have right now, the one that came in the comic books. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just quickly before we get into talking about the new Ascension loading screen, I just want to say that back in October we actually saw another remastered loading screen. So I'm not sure if these two are relating. I'm not sure if it's going to be like remastered maps. I'm not sure, but this is not the only one that has been brought back. And actually in October we saw the Nuketown loading screen actually remastered or different, or just different loading screen for Nuketown. And that's another very interesting thing, but I just thought I would quickly just tell you guys that just in case you didn't know, and this is not the first new loading screen that we've seen. But anyway, without further ado, let's keep going on to the video. So we're going to firstly look at the Ascension loading screen, and as we see here, it's got kind of three different parts. The first part is some scientist, which we are not sure who he is, but he looks like he's doing something there and maybe doing some scientific-y things. We're not sure what it is, but when we move on to the middle thing there, we see some rockets to the left of the middle, and to the right of the middle we see kind of a Mob of the Dead jail feel, and behind that we have a blueprint of, we're not sure exactly what it is, but if you look into it, it looks like some rocket test or some rocket facility blueprint. And to the right there we see some mysterious stranger. We're not sure who he is. He's blacked out, and it gives us not really that much information to go by. So now if we move on to the actual new slash edited slash whatever, the newest loading screen that we saw, we're gonna start off the left again, and this guy right here looks like Dr. Monty doing something with the blueprint in what seems like the perfect world that we saw in Revelations. That's what it looks like to me. He's got a feather pen and he's drawing a blueprint. I'm not sure what of. This could be a teaser for something, or maybe telling us to go back and look in Ascension even more if there's something hidden there. I don't know. But now we move on to the second page, and we see those three rockets that we saw from the other loading screen that we saw. We see that, which is no difference at all there, and then underneath it we see a blueprint, and this blueprint is the dragon blueprint that we saw in Gorod Krovi, and also in Zetsubu no Shima. And yeah, so this is a dragon blueprint. I'm not sure what it's doing there, but there it is. And also in the middle bit as well, we see what looks like Samantha looking into a gobblegum machine. I'm not sure what Samantha is doing there. We haven't really heard much of her at all from Black Ops 3 Zombies, but it looks like maybe she is in the house, and in the house with Dr. Monty, and there maybe there's the gobblegum machine that she's looking into. I don't know, dude, but again, we have nothing confirmed here. This is just a new thing that we have seen, and I am just really trying to get in depth and try and give you guys some ideas of what's going on. And another interesting thing is in the right page of the loading screen, we see the Keeper. So this is a Keeper, and it's got the same background as we saw in the old loading screen. I'm not sure what the Keeper is doing there, but the Keeper is there replacing the mysterious guy from the other loading screen that we saw. So I'm not sure really what to think of this at all, but I just wanted to go through with this with you guys, and if you guys have any suggestions what you think this might be. So in the new one, we seem to see a Keeper Keeper, Dr. Monty, and Samantha. And in the old one, really, we saw two mysterious characters which we did not know at all who they were. So it looks like maybe the guy to the left could be Dr. Monty, but maybe he's changed a little, I don't know. Or maybe he's just a totally different person altogether. I really am not 100% sure, but I'm not sure if they're hinting stuff. But if you guys have any other things that you want me to go through, because at the moment we have nothing confirmed, we're just trying to speculate what this really could be and what it's doing. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will end off the video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you leave it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you go along and do that as well. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.